Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch as we hit the trading week off on the positive note for Tesla as they have seen another record hit, and this time it's in the first quarter, so it's delivered a record amount of cars across the globe, and this is despite these lockdowns in China where it has a giga hub at the moment, and also with this chip shortages that have seem to be wreaking havoc around the big car manufacturers for the last couple of years now due to the COVID-19 variant really exploding. Obviously now it's calming down a bit, but we still have these fresh lockdowns in Shanghai and other Chinese regions. So with China pushing for this net zero COVID strategy, it hasn't really affected Tesla's outcome in that respect. So let's just take a look at the numbers then. So Tesla said it delivered more than 310,000 vehicles in the first 3 months of this year, and that was over 70% higher this time last year around. It was naturally going to be higher anyway due to the fact that a lot of restrictions and more relaxations are coming in across the globe. However, it is still quite a big number, and it is still looking like it's going to keep pushing higher with its earnings season upon us. Their one is on the 20th of April, so a few weeks away, but expecting to see big numbers there. So look for big spikes and jumps on Tesla stock around that particular area. The same can't be said for EasyJet though. I've been looking at this article for the last few hours, and it kicks off with a lot of cancellations, over 100 cancellations that I had to do today, due to the fact of a lot of staff being unwell and sick due to COVID-19. So it couldn't get many backup staff members to oversee these flights. They had to actually cancel them. Will this affect stock prices even further for EasyJet as it battles back for the leisure and tourism industry, trying to punch its way above detrimental downturn due to the COVID-19. So it cancelled over 1,600 flights globally, and then due to this COVID-19 variant, but 100 were done just today. So we'll see how that affects stock. So looking at Tesla at the moment, as you can see, monumental pushes to the upside. This is on the daily chart with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, which I usually like to use for placing my bids and pending orders as well. So now we're just looking at this slight consolidation in the last few trading sessions, but if we're going to start covering the gap, because when there is a gap emerging on the charts, as you can see here, just zoom in just for better clarity, we are always looking to cover this gap as well. So in the near term, I'll be expecting possibly another move downwards, but if we do not cover this gap, then we could bounce at this support and start pushing higher. Earnings season is always a very big case, let's say, for a lot of these big companies to start moving higher. And with rumors of a stock split happening in the next couple of months as well, we can see this was why the gap happened, because there's a rumor of a stock split. Will we see a little bit of a downturn now, a little bit of a sell-off, and then a push on earnings season? We'll have to wait and see. But if we're looking at the next few days, not too much into the future at the moment. I'll just move these drawings so it's easier to see. As you can see here, nice consolidation at the moment. We're just looking to see if we're going to have any support at this gap area. And I'll just be looking to see what the levels are at the moment. The fundamentals are really driving the stocks at the moment. If we get a break at this particular line, I'll be looking to close the gap and start moving lower in the near term, don't forget. As I said, April 20th, a very big day for Tesla as we go into the earnings season. Excuse me. So if we just take a quick look at EasyJet as well. And the last time I looked at EasyJet, actually, we were in this very bearish descending channel, and then as you can see, prices broke out and we had a move to the upside roughly about the 720 area, but now we have fallen back into what is a bit of a low zone. And if I just extend this channel, what I'll be looking at now, more interestingly enough, is another detrimental downturn due to these cancellations of flights and possibly a weak earnings season for EasyJet as well. So if we do get some resistance at these lower borders of the Ichimoku cloud, then I would expect another detrimental downturn, a push back into the channel, and then we'll be looking at these recent lows here as well. So not all plain sailing for EasyJet at the moment. If we look on the 4-hour chart as well, just briefly, Very, very consolidated at the moment, but if I keep these levels in that I saw on the daily chart, as you can see, we've punctured through the engulfment of the Ichimoku cloud. So this gives us a good indication that we will see some consolidation, excuse me again, and then possibly another move to the downside. So just keep an eye on all the headlines at the moment. As I said, fundamentally driven stocks in the next few months, and with the earnings season upon us, very, very exciting times for good opportunities as well. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Bye for now.